what they're doing is good. It brings purpose to not only people, it brings purpose to a community, and it brings everybody together for one purpose, and that is to spread love.
Volunteering needs to be a part of everybody's life, especially in today's society. I feel like it is needed and wanted, and something everybody should be doing.
They enjoy being with us. They're calling Jamie all the time, when's our next activity, when's our next sign up. They're excited for it. We're building our community through recreation.
No matter what point you are or what place you are in the building, you know when she's there, and you just turn to whoever you're with and like, Jess is here. She is such a joy to have.
This partnership is one of the key things that we do to give back to the community, and we are really proud to be associated with a great group like New Beginnings.
She has a smile that makes you smile, and it just makes you feel good.
Him being able to be recognized and validated as an artist, not necessarily an artist with a disability, but as a man.
I've been really lucky to work with a great group of staff and a great group of individuals, and I just think that it's very rewarding for me anyway.
It just empowers you as a person to really try to succeed yourself, knowing that if they can make it, you as a person should be able to do anything.
I love seeing a small business incorporate people with disabilities into their business. It introduces the public to people with disabilities, and that's one of the things that we miss out in communities.
In a typical job, they tell them what to do and they may give them too many instructions, and that's very overwhelming for somebody with autism. Moxie is a coffee house and a bakery and an art gallery, and I started it because I had a son who had graduated from high school. School has taken them through, they've given them friends, they've given them things to do, it's kept them busy, they've had a purpose to get up, and then suddenly one day they've graduated and there's no reason to get up, there's no friends, there's no place to go. Laren, like many kids like that, just get totally depressed. And so out of total desperation, I decided he needed a place where he felt like he was part of regular society.
There has been nobody who has had a vision from the heart like Joanna has, and I think that transcends into Moxie Junction. If you want to see what's inside Joanna's heart, walk into Moxie Junction, because it's big, it's bright, it's welcoming, it's inviting. Nobody is a stranger at Moxie Junction, and I think that's what makes it so successful.
The entire purpose was that he wasn't the only one in the world in this boat. All of his friends were going to be in this boat that were coming up behind him, and it would just keep going. They come in, I see what they can do, and then I find a job that will fit them, that interests them.
My job? I like it. I'm just glad I have a job because I was bored and just depressed at my house.
That's what we all work for every day, is to bring people together, to live together, to work together, and she has done that.
We could not have done Moxie without the support of my husband Leonel and then my other boys, Luke, Landon, and Liam. It's all about doing things for others.
What they're doing is good. It brings purpose to not only people, it brings purpose to a community, and it brings everybody together for one purpose, and that is to understand other people, teach diversity, and spread love. I mean, that's really what it's about, is her loving heart that has brought all this to fruition.
2 years ago, Arrowhead West opened a new day program in Pratt. When we built the day program, it just happened to be right north of the college, so we're neighbors with the Pratt Community College, and that's where Stephanie came in the picture. They sent her over with their basketball girls to start volunteering.
Whatever we have planned, we ask the girls and Stephanie to join in and do. So it's just various things. If we're going fishing that day, we ask them to meet us at the pond.
We may do crafts, we do Halloween projects, we did a Valentine's Day bake sale with them.
Stephanie is a very cool person. Last year she was first time volunteer with her team, all her teammates.
Getting to know them getting to know us. They come to all of our games. Many of the hours that we spent with them were just doing whatever they wanted to do, whether it was their activity day to go fishing or whether it was play board games or cook or whatever. As a whole, there's no doubt that the people of Arrowhead and Pratt have changed the mindset of our student athletes and just their willingness to accept people with disabilities on all different levels.
And the girls that she brings over, some of them are going to change majors because of it, to work closer with the people that we work with. It definitely changed some of those girls' lives.
I like when she hang out, we play games with her. That's all I love her when she's there.
I think it's important for them to realize they can be just like one of us and they can do the same things that we do, maybe with a little help or maybe with a little bit more attention to the details, but they need the same opportunities that we get on a daily basis, and I do think that we do help them with that.
We just feel like it's our college, it's our team, and it's really getting us included out in the community.
Volunteering puts a smile on my face. It puts a smile on the faces of the people that may need your assistance in whatever form it may be. But volunteering needs to be a part of everybody's life, especially in today's society. I feel like it is needed and wanted, and something everybody should be doing.
It was in the late 90s, a very strong parental advocacy group. They wanted more for their kids. They wanted to have sporting events that their children could do. Everyone just kind of came together, providers, parents, City Rec, and they just made it happen.
Buddy Ball is not just about creating opportunities for athletic events, it's also opportunities for socialization. The Coffeyville Rec Department sponsors Buddy Ball, and it goes pretty much out throughout the year, where they partner mentors or buddies with people with disabilities as the athletes so that they can play baseball and bowl and basketball.
I think it just shows that we do have a great community, and not only that what we're trying to do, but there is people backing us, that we're not doing it by ourselves. We're coming together as a community.
I know the people we support, they enjoy what they get from us as an organization, but they are not ever going to be as successful as they can be if there is not support from the community and people that are going to accept them for who they are and help them further their lives and become members of the community, whether it's living, working, being part of Buddy Ball, doing Special Olympics, going to church, going to school dances, just whatever those normal everyday things that we all do. It's just really important for the community to support them.
They just want to be part of a community.
We want people to be healthy. It's getting everyone to come out, move around, get healthy, have fun, dance, smile, laugh, participate, hit balls, shoot baskets, play volleyball. It's encompassing everything, and we do that with all levels of our programming, so it just makes a lot of sense to us. If they have an interest somewhere else, we'll develop a program for that as well. As long as the interest is there and they want to do it, we will keep doing it.
Jamie works hard to make sure that she has buddies available for our clients, and it's not just Mosaic clients. It's open to everyone that has a disability. We had a young lady in a wheelchair, and her buddy would push her around, but she would work her arms like she was really running the bases and just they love it.
The people that we support with disabilities that really are truly successful because they live in a community that cares for them, and obviously Coffeyville is one of those communities.
You know, all you have to do is go to one of the dances or buddy ball during the summer or something and see the smiles on their face, and that smile tells you that all you need to know. They enjoy being with us. They're calling Jamie all the time, when's our next activity, when's our next sign up. They're excited for it. We're building our community through recreation.
Jessica is the happiest kid I've ever met. She is so happy and well behaved, and she keeps a smile on her face all the time. She walks in the room and she just lights it up. If somebody with a disability can walk into a room and be as happy and positive as she is, I think that inspires everybody to just kind of take note and say, you know what? We just don't have it as bad as other people might have it.
She is so loving and just accepting of anybody that comes into our facility.
The longer you know her, it's almost like the more loving she is. And you don't think that she can get more loving, but each day she just loves you a little bit more and you grow to love her a little bit more.
She does just kind of roll with the punches, and she has that positive attitude and that happy demeanor that just, even if somebody's in a bad mood, you know, she can walk up and she's asking for a hug, and it changes your day.
You know, if I have a bad day, it immediately stops as soon as I see her. She just is such a great kid. She is a hugger, and she, I think, gave me a hug on my very first day on the job. She just is so welcoming and really genuinely made me feel very welcome, as she does anybody that walks into our building.
She's so amazing. I mean, everybody loves Jessica. There's just not a person that she meets that doesn't fall in love with her. She definitely likes boys. That is for sure. In fact, there's a couple of boys at Rainbows that you flirt with, don't you? She likes to blow kisses and gives hugs to the boys, doesn't she?
I think what makes Jessica so outstanding is just the joy that she brings to everyone, whether you have known her for 5 seconds or for 5 years. Like, she just loves you the moment she meets you.
She is the sunshine in our building. We know every day when she gets there, the second she walks through the door, we hear squeals and laughter because she's so excited to be there. No matter what point you are or what place you are in the building, you know when she's there, and you just turn to whoever you're with and you're like, Jess is here. She is such a joy to have.
There you go, good girl.
Cobalt Boats manufactures the premier stern drive boat in the industry. We think we provide families a way to get together and enjoy the water without all of the interference of electronics and all those things that happen when you're not out enjoying the great outdoors. Our first partnership with New Beginnings was extend our recycling program and get into recycling unneeded plastic that we were throwing away in the trash dump.
They cut out pieces of plastic that they put on their boats. The remnants of what's left over is in like 4x8 sheets of plastic.
We hired individuals to not only cut the materials, but we have individuals that go and clean the materials as well as pack them into shipping boxes to go forward from our business.
For them to turn to us is quite an honor, and we don't take it lightly, and we do everything we can to provide quality in return.
Cobalt Boats says, let's excel them, let's put them in the community, let them do our work for us.
We put it in bags
They have a machine that presses it, new pallets, we clean the sheets, we use a rag so they can look nice.
It gives people like TJ real job. It's a job that makes a difference. It's keeping waste out of our landfills. It's providing income to those people, and it's providing an economic benefit to Cobalt. So everybody wins in this program.
You know, there's a number of people who are within the Cobalt organization that do have New Beginnings in the back of their mind when certain, projects do come up.
We've used them to put together really nice brochures that our marketing department has put together. So what they're doing for us is they're allowing us to make a fantastic first impression.
For them to look to us and include us in their business, I just think speaks volume to their leadership.
There's a lot of building blocks to having a great corporate culture, but certainly one of the biggest building blocks has to be what you do for your community. It has to be that you give back to the community that you live in. And this partnership is one of the key things that we do to give back to the community, and we are really proud to be associated with a great group like New Beginnings.
At the beginning, when Tori first started working at Jumping Monkey Coffee, she was unsure of herself. And in the last 3 years, she has become somebody who is very confident. She will get out there and serve you what you need to have, and she enjoys doing it.
We go and we brew the coffee, get everything out, all the creamers and everything, and then serve it people as they come and ask them if they want any coffee. If they're regulars, you usually know anyway, just give it to them.
She has a very good relationship with the customers. She knows what they want and she's on top of it. And as new customers come in, she is not shy. She goes out and introduces herself and makes sure she gets them what they need.
I like to wake people up in the morning, give them a start to their day, and help them wake up and just get to know them and just try my best to make it more a good experience for them.
She definitely has a great relationship with Darren and Renee. She tells them every day how much she loves her job.
They're very nice people. They've been very accepting of me, and I appreciate that. They've helped me through this job. They make me feel like there's nothing wrong with me.
She helps people understand that it's okay to have an intellectual disability and have a job and be employed and do, wonderful things. And I think that's, an inspiration to a lot of people.
Tori really embodies what we want the community to know and educate the community about people with disabilities. Tori is just happy. And so she goes out there and she makes you happy. Serving you coffee, she just shows you that there's not a care in the world. She has a smile that makes you smile, and it just makes you feel good.
I want people to know that just because you have a disability, it's a dis, and do the ability. And just know that you're up. You can do anything you want. Just with God, anything is possible.
George was, when I first met him, a person that had trouble with roommates, forming relationships, holding down jobs. He tried several jobs in the community and had issues with those. He had trouble on the bus. But then there's this other side of George that is so sweet and kind and huggy and all of that. And so it was just trying to figure out why these other behaviors were coming out while we knew that there was so much more to George inside.
He truly loves to create, and so he really hasn't had that opportunity. It'd be like someone who wants to create but is, all he's got open to him is labeling boxes or taking out the trash, and how frustrating that would be for him. And so having the opportunity to actually create and express himself in a way that